Tinnitus Miracle Cure. How to stop tinnitus permanently. Most tinnitus cases are commonly associated with ringing in the ear, but there are actually different types of sounds you may experience, such as buzzing, hissing, whistling, roaring, rushing, waterfall-like sounds, and more. In the most severe cases, those who experience tinnitus are severely handicapped by it, to the point that they may be unable to function normally in society. In these particular cases, the person's relationships with others continues to suffer as a result. This can be so bad that the sufferer may have trouble working with others, leading to job loss, and things of that nature. The noises associated with tinnitus are perceived as uncomfortable, stressful, overwhelming, distracting, and annoying. For these reasons, the auditory system will more readily focus on these undesired noises, making them seem even noisier and harder to ignore, and thus, a vicious cycle is established. One key takeaway from all this is that the causes of tinnitus are quite individual specific. Tinnitus, like cancer or heart disease, is one of those modern world health disorders that seems to never go away. It could be that the conditions that trigger it are almost inseparable from our day-to-day lives. Take the issue of stress, for example. Many of us live and work in high-stress environments. So, if stress has become a part of our lifestyle, then it's no wonder that tinnitus would be on the rise. Another reason for the rise of these issues is because the medical establishments don't prioritize actual permanent cures for ailments. Instead, they prefer to administer continuous treatment. Now, why would they do that? Many people with tinnitus are concerned that they may become completely deaf. However, tinnitus does not cause deafness by itself. Although there doesn't seem to be an official agreed-upon cure, and worldwide research continues, the actual mechanisms or processes of tinnitus are not yet fully understood. Some causes of tinnitus are benign, not harmful, and treatable. There are many ways to deal with tinnitus naturally and effectively if you know where to look. While some people might be lucky to stumble upon a cure that works for them, others might have a more difficult time of it. And this is why we will be giving away our free all-natural tinnitus remedies ebook. This book will explain to you what treatments to use to finally become tinnitus-free forever. So just keep watching till the end of this short video to get access to our free all-in-one tinnitus remedies guide. This video is going to help you identify triggers of the noises in your ears and give you some pointers and best practices to follow. In your quest of repairing this bodily condition as a whole, you will realize that identifying these triggers can play a significant part in freeing yourself from tinnitus for good. You might be surprised to note that tinnitus itself is not uncommon. Over 50 million Americans, 18% of Australians, and over 5 million people in the UK are thought to suffer from this condition at some time in their lives. What causes tinnitus? Noisy environments. Did you know that hearing damage occurs when noise is higher than 85 decibels? Noise at this level is comparable to the loudness of heavy traffic. The easiest way to tell that you're in a noisy, ear-damaging environment is if you must shout to be heard, if your ears hurt, or if your hearing ability is lessened immediately following high noise exposure. In order to have a good chance of getting relief from ringing ears, it is necessary to know what conditions have triggered it. It is important to know what you eat. Did you know that increased blood pressure is directly linked to tinnitus loudness? This pressure buildup can result from the accumulation and increase of saturated fats and bad cholesterol. These conditions in the body could result in restricted blood flow to the ear and cause or aggravate tinnitus symptoms. This same thing happens in the body when there is a lack of normal flow to the blood. Blood contains salts, and when the flow is slowed down in an inflamed area, the salts precipitate and crystallize on the ligaments and tendons, causing pressure on the nerves at the local area. This is why tinnitus can be highly stressful for people who have just encountered it. So what can you do to combat this problem? Eat more magnesium and potassium-rich foods such as apricots, baked potatoes, bananas, leafy greens, and nuts. These foods have been known to produce great results. Take your vitamins. Vitamin B12 is also effective and can be acquired from supplements or by eating foods like meat, eggs, or dairy. Be sure to consume less fast food and keep your diet as oil and fat-free as possible. Vitamin A, B, E, and zinc-rich foods are beneficial diet options for tinnitus patients. Regular inclusion of fruits, vegetables, garlic, kelp, and sea vegetables are to be included in the regular diet alternatively. Do keep in mind that while vitamin deficiencies may affect the circulatory system and contribute to the problem of tinnitus, overdose of some of these nutrients can cause problems if not careful. For proper treatment, it is important to know your type of tinnitus. Patients who suffer from this chronic symptom report a diminishing of their quality of life, primarily because of the annoyance factor associated with tinnitus. Activities of daily living are affected in proportion to the intensity of the tinnitus. Patients of tinnitus are advised to incorporate holistic remedies which treat the body as a whole. This practice has been very good with identifying the basis of the tinnitus and treating it. There are a wide range of therapy that provide relief, such as sound therapy, relaxation therapy, including biofeedback, counseling, tinnitus retraining therapy, and hearing aids. Tinnitus Miracle Cure and natural tinnitus remedies. Ginkgo biloba. We know that the present-day medicine hasn't found a cure for tinnitus that is efficient in every situation. However, more and more people are finding that the holistic and natural approach has been extremely beneficial for their tinnitus. The primary reason behind this is the fact that there aren't any adverse effects like you experience from prescription medication. That is why more people are opting to use natural remedies such as the ancient Chinese herbs like baigua, more commonly known as ginkgo biloba and shu di huang. There are also some more commonly known herbs such as sesame seeds, black cohosh, sunflower seeds, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and onion juice. Ginkgo biloba is a tree that actually survived the Ice Age, it's that ancient. And it has been attributed to many success stories, and is a highly reputed herbal remedy for tinnitus and many other ailments. There is sound scientific basis for all the recognition, both good and bad, that ginkgo biloba receives in the modern world of tinnitus remedies. It has been used since ancient times in Asian traditional medicine for circulatory ailments, a problem that features prominently in many, if not most, tinnitus cases. A study conducted by the American Association of Family Physicians concluded that ginkgo has modest positive effects in tinnitus of the vascular origin. The study also found that 160 milligrams taken in 2-3 doses produced the best results. Ginkgo biloba's tinnitus healing effects come from two sources, flavonoids and terpenoids. Flavonoids reduce free radical damage to blood vessels and nerves, and terpenoids, in the same vein, pun proudly intended, improve blood flow by dilating vessels. This tag team can do a real number on tinnitus, but not just any type of tinnitus, and that is the caveat. Ginkgo biloba is effective for blood flow problems, but since we know that there are many different causes of tinnitus other than blood flow restrictions, it won't work in every case. Daniel Lee, an otolaryngologist at Massachusetts Eye and Ear Infirmary, says that most cases of tinnitus are accompanied by some degree of hearing loss. Epidemiologic data reveal that approximately 1/4 of persons with tinnitus suffer discomfort by it, whereas the remaining 3/4 experience the condition without significant symptoms. So natural remedies for tinnitus are becoming ever more popular. Download our book for free to find out a 3-step remedy that eliminates tinnitus effectively for good. Simply click the link provided in the description below to get your copy right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos with tips to help you get rid of tinnitus and more. And we'll see you in the next video.